There was a scene I shot with Kyle in the shower. It was my favorite to shoot because Tracy has been trying to tell him that we're pregnant.
Does he know?
The time hasn't been right, or we haven't been able to connect. Can I tell you something?
I don't want to hear anything good.
Finally, I just have to say it.
What do I do? You're his wife. He doesn't get to tell you no.
With Tracy, I learned to find my voice in a different way. It was beautiful the way it turned out, and it was really, really sweet. I think it was the first or second day working on set, so we just went for it.
We're having a baby!
Tracy's relationship with Kyle, there's a lot of love there. We've had ebbs and flows, but we're on a journey to build a family together.
We're gonna have a baby boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first scene I shot with Jeremy Renner was one of my favorites because we just pretty much met each other in front of the camera.
Fucking Milo.
It just feels real. Stuff is happening right in front of you.
In many ways, you can see better from here.
And secondly, because it's where we get to know most about Milo. You know, he has things on people.
This isn't a favor to me, Mike. The favor is to you.
I shot a scene up here that was quite technical, which I love. It was about how Milo was smart enough to circumnavigate the rules and get away with some pretty ingenious Russian tea making. And the stuff we're shooting at the moment, which is, you know, big prison riot, that's pretty exciting too. You know, it just feels pretty real because you're in a prison. But just the scale of it, and just mayhem and chaos and booming shotguns going off everywhere, which means doing even more harsh and brutal things.
One of the most poignant scenes for me was watching Jeremy Renner play that scene in the field and digging into that bus. You know, things Taylor and I talked about decades ago that I was like, that would be awesome.
Here we go, gentlemen, let's do it.
You know, even with that school bus thing, they had to dig that hole, put the sod on it, have the grass grow, and then nobody could go near it so it would be authentic.
I just want to see what's inside.
You don't want to see what's inside, I promise you.
So for me, to watch it happen and to stand on the roof of that bus a decade later, it's extraordinary because the dreams are so outrageous and so complex. And for them to come to fruition with a fucking soundtrack is awesome.
The scene where Iris and Mike meet is a favorite of mine. It's fun.
Mike?
I'm Milo's top girl, and it's like nothing is working. Send Iris in.
I wanted to make a good impression.
He looks at her and he's like, come on, Milo, you think I'm gonna fall for this?
Get the fuck out of my office.
She's kind of taken aback by that.
I wasn't rude to you.
And then at the end of the scene, Mike senses that she's in some danger.
I get paid to give advice, so I'm gonna give you some. Wherever you're from, you should go back.
She realizes that there is a lot more going on with the politics of Kingstown, and it scares her.
Food chain here. There's a lot of fucking wolves and just a few rabbits, so you won't make it here.
You call me Rabbit.
I am.
In that scene, the chemistry between Jeremy and I was so great. And I remember getting home and ringing my manager and being like, this is why I do this. This is the feeling that you really strive to get every day when you're on set. It was just the best day.
The scene where the car almost ran me over, that was a fun day. That was a stunt. I do my own stunts. There was also a scene where Mike McLusky asks Bunny what he'd like to eat.
Yeah.
How you like your burger?
Big as a motherfucker. But don't let him put no pickles on my shit, man. I don't like that.
I thought that was a very touching moment for them because Bunny was kind of like, you want to get me food?
Why you being so good to Big Daddy? Curly fries, motherfucker. Curly fries. Yeah.
Okay. We brothers now.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
I really like that scene because Bunny he's a man who, in a very serious situation, he's a man who can always find the humanity in humor.
Man, this bullshit too good to be true, man.